Night Care Clinics and Lab. We care for you. Night Care Clinics and Lab, a fully virtual consultation and easy access swab testing facility at your convenience.
For the timeline of starting the business, the project group starts the idea generation stage on October 1, 2022, and takes 7 days where the main task is to decide what business or field to pursue. After several meetings and brainstorming, the project group opted for a service business in the form of virtual clinic and park swab and go. After deciding what business to pursue, the group spent 14 days researching the chosen field to confirm whether the field is profitable and in high demand. Afterwards, the project group confirmed that it was potentially profitable and in high demand, and then proceeded on the business planning stage for 7 days. The project group started to accomplish the things to do in the business plan. The search for computer and internet providers and also the installation takes 14 days to complete. Staffing takes 21 days while web page development takes 7 days. The project group takes a month in renovating the facility for the Park Swab and Go station. The last thing the project group has to accomplish before opening to the public is to furnish its business deal and partnership with the test kit and PPE suppliers and laboratory partners, which takes 45 days. The business opens to the public on December 1, 2022. And here's Mark Philip to discuss our company overview.
For our company overview, Night Care Clinics and Lab sees the opportunity to take part in addressing this problem by taking certain areas in the medical service process which intends to lessen the need for physical contact of the patients to the hospital and to reduce the possibilities of spreading the virus, while providing efficient and convenient medical services. The business process intends to eliminate the possibility of spreading the virus by going paperless and serving virtually. Our company mission is to be the leading clinic that will provide utmost convenience for patients and provide a high level of satisfaction through the means of modern technology and by the help of our healthcare professionals. Our mission, our vision is to provide a safe and hassle-free consultation and outstanding medical services to our patients with the help of modern technology and healthcare professionals. Here's JB to discuss our organizational structure.
The success of our business is behind its people. Our organizational structure is composed of our president, Mr. Marvin Gahilonia, that will supervise the overall function and operations of the business. Ms. Patricia Ann Historillo, our vice president, that will provide direct reports to our CEO and will disseminate instructions to the managers. Mr. Joven Paulite, finance manager, in charge of the financial well-being of the company, and Mr. Mark Philip Duyog as our marketing manager in charge of business promotion and advertisement. Ms. Arlon Joyce Hernandez, operations manager that will oversee and monitor the business service processes and operations. Ms. Maria Margarita Jimenez, manager for audit that will give direct reports to the VP about internal business performance, and Mr. Jessiboy Avinante as supervisor that will provide immediate action in the actual service process. If needed, that will be regularly send reports to operations manager.
Our market overview. Our target customers are the people living or residing in Dasmariñas City, Cavite, or nearby cities. Especially if you're along the way, you are also welcome to visit our facility. We are located along Dasmariñas Aguinaldo Highway near Walter Mart, Dasmariñas. The location is strategically planned as we believe that this would be feasible because Dasmariñas serves as the connector of provinces in the south to Manila. In all businesses, Part of the growth is the challenges and the competitors. Our competitors are the hospitals and the clinics that conduct swab tests as well. But if you are to avoid long lines and hassle and looking for safe and convenient services, we care for you. We offer fully online and virtual consultation, easy access, and paperless swab testing for all travelers who need a swab test result as their requirements, and as well as employees who are looking for the best and affordable rates. Here is Mr. Marvin to discuss the service overview.
Our service overview for our Park Swab and Go. The swab test procedure was made very easy for our patients. We have 4 phases in the whole process. Phase 1, QR scanning. In this phase, we are encouraging all of our clients to scan a QR code for the mandated contact tracing. This will also serve as our records as well as all for clients that we accommodate in a day. Phase 2, screening. In this phase, we are to ask you some questions regarding your current condition. Phase 3, swab test procedure. After the successful screening, we will now conduct the swab testing. Rest assured that all of the materials and equipments are sanitized for our patients and clients' safety, as well as our healthcare staff are on full PPE, mask, and face shields. Phase 4, in the last phase. After the swab, you may wait for your result. You have an option to have your result sent to your emails. Waiting area can accommodate up to 5 cars only in the first year of the service. So, we encourage all of our clients to visit our Facebook and our website to check our current status. Current status of our waiting area. We are prepared to update our website and FB pages if there are vacant slots for our clients. Non-value added. After further examination of our process flow, the business identified phase 1, 4, and 5 as non-value added activities. These phases were considered as time-adding activities since it may already be included in the other phases. Phase 1 QR scanning can be merged with the phase 2 screening, while phase 4 and 5 can be cut out from the process since the business intends to paperless sending swab test result via email. Hence, waiting time and place will no longer be needed. And here's Margarita for another service overview.
For another service overview, here's the process of our virtual consultation. For the step 1, patients need to visit our website at www.nytcareclph.com and our Facebook at NYT Care Clinic and Lab for more information, details, or queries. Next, for our step 2 and 3, patients may also set an appointment through our e-forms and teleconsultation. That will be found on our following websites. For the next step, consent and payment method will be done through a text, call, and email from our staff that informs confirmation of scheduled date. That confirmation message will be asked if they needed or if they are going to visit our Park Swab and Go. For our payment method, patients may use the following methods for payment: for online transfer, bank-to-bank transactions, or through GCash, PayMaya, and PayPal, ensuring their screenshots of proof of payment for their convenience and business references. Step 5. The consultation will be started. The doctor will now proceed to virtual consultation. The usual questions will be asked to the patient. After that, the patient will just need to wait for the result via email. And that is the only time to determine whether the patient will need to proceed to another procedure, such as laboratories, or if needed to refer to the hospitals to perform the procedures. Second to the last step of the service process, once the result has been provided, the diagnosis will also discuss with the patient. If the patient needed to undergo further medication, laboratories, or even confinement, the clinic can offer a referral or recommendation to the hospitals depending on the patient's choice. And in the last step, The patient with the non-reactive results will be given and receive a certification of the result. The patient whose result is positive will be endorsed to our tie-ups hospitals to ensure patient's safety. Non-value added. After further examination of the process flow, the business identified the step 6 diagnosis and recommendation as non-valued added activity. The business points at the business points out that step 6 can be included in step 5 to lessen the process time of the business operation. Ms. Arlen Joyce will continue the next slide.
Financial projection. To start the business, our capital is 60% coming from the owner's shares and 40% is from loans. In the first year of the service business, we project total investment of 5,280,000 with legal procedures, renovations, and creating our websites. And in the second year of our service, we project investment at 5,472,000 as we improve and to adjust on our computers and personal expenses. In the third year, we adjusted and added a number of test kits as we cater to more patients who do the swab testing and expand our facility and project that it may cost 6,492,000 in that year. After the expenses and investment, we also project the number of sales or earnings of the service business. In our Park Swab and Go, a total earning of 7,862,400 in the first year catering 30 patients. 9,100,800 for the second year increases the number of patients to cater for 35 patients. And 11,217,600 in the third year, increasing 45 patients that year.
For our virtual consultation investment projection, we have 2,649,600 for the first year, 2,891,520 for the second year, and 3,686,400 in the third year. With variation in the number of patients to cater yearly, and with the total return of investment each year, we projected our earnings in 3 years. We will there will be 5,000,000 and 232,000, 6,520,000, and 320 in the next year, and 8,484,000 in the third year. That gives us 99.09%, 144%, and 144% of the return on investment. Here is Joven for control measures to discuss.
Control measures. As the business tries to oversee its actual operation, possible process defects or errors are identified by the use of a check sheet as the business control quality control tool. In the Park Swab and Go service, the business identified 7 possible defects or errors, while there are 6 in the virtual consultation service. These functions are considered crucial in the attainment of the organizational goals while ensuring the safety of both the people behind the business and the customers, since it will be dealing with a deadly virus. The company's day-to-day operation will be monitored through the check sheet and will be evaluated on a weekly basis to regularly monitor the function of the business. In order to mitigate risks that will hinder the business, such as spreading the virus, miscommunication, delays, supplier and partnership concerns, swabbing process error, and customer complaints, the business developed a course of action addressing this risk. Firstly, color-coded trash bags and trash bins will be strictly implemented in the business facility. Also, the swab test result will be sent via email to eliminate the possibility of transmitting the virus and touching papers. Next, regular swab testing of staff and other personnel will be implemented to ensure that no one has been infected. Second, encouraging all the staff and personnel to work intricately and communicating with the customer to avoid miscommunication that leads to poor performance of the staff and providing inaccurate information, leaving no room for misunderstanding.
And optimizing the purpose of the company's webpage by including the posting of customers' frequently asked questions or FAQs and applying the auto-generated reply for specific query. This will lessen the time of addressing customer FAQs on manual replies answered by the staff. This will cut short the time of inquiry process for both the company and the customers, intends to limit the queries sent to our webpage into more serious matter. All the possible questions that the customer might ask will be answered thoroughly in the webpage post. Not only the FAQs will be posted, but also the other details that the customer will need are included in the business webpage ahead of their inquiry for them to have a prior understanding and familiarize the process of the business, together with the proper advice to the patients to manage their expectations and ensure to select a supplier and partner lab that is more accessible and reliable within the area. This will prevent the concern with the test kit and PPE supplier and partner laboratory regarding the delay of the delivery of test kits or PPE and possible inaccurate swab test results. Personnel who will conduct the swab testing will properly and well trained before being deployed in the actual swab testing process. This intends to make sure on preventing actual swabbing error. Lastly, ensuring to address customer complaints as soon as it arises within the scope of the business in proper process.
Night Care Clinics and Lab. We care for you.
Isa pa ba?